Hello, 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 everyone. This is Shankar and Andrea
Good
streaming
morning.
live on this beautiful June 1st. To
Yes.
you all, good morning, Andrea. How are you?
Look, I think this explains how I am.
Oh, well, that is one of the cool things about going live is you cannot fake it. It is authentic. So if you wear your shirt inside out, it's gonna show on live. And you know what? It's okay because it shows that Andrea is a real human being who
Absolutely.
most likely, like most all of y'all, has gotten up about 30 minutes before going live, and that is fine.
Well, what I love about it is that it speaks to our sense of commitment. We're really committed to going live every day. First of all, can you explain what it means to go live, like the intricacies, what's all involved? Because I think people think we just get up in front of a camera and talk every day. Is
Yeah,
that
that
true?
is not the case. You gotta have a topic. Nowadays, if you want to stream live on multiple platforms, by the way, we have 3 live viewers. Drop a hello in the comments. We definitely want to hear from you. Nowadays, if you want to be live on multiple platforms, you're going to use a fancy tool and you're going to connect all your accounts to it. If you want to stream live on LinkedIn, you may have to request clearance for that. And most but not least is you gotta have a topic every single day.
Yeah, so the point is that there is a lot more involved than just showing up, although showing up is at least half of the battle because you
Yes.
can have all of the content in the world. And if you don't show up and be present, then it really doesn't matter. Your message isn't given around the world. And something that I love
Actually,
at TikTok.
Andrea,
Sorry?
there is a certain type of business that only requires showing up. If you go live and you just show how pretty you are on on TikTok or on Instagram, and you show people
Or
your feet.
Fansly or OnlyFans
Yeah, you show
or does
people your
everything. I'm
feet.
gonna say it.
I've seen live streams with 1 hour of looking at feet. So that works, but that is not our target audience.
No,
Physicians would not get away with showing their feet online. That wouldn't work.
correct. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a new market we can tap into. Like Fansly, OnlyFans for doctors. I'm sure it probably
Hmm. All right, let's be serious. I took
exists.
you off track.
You
What?
did.
Yes.
What was I even saying? Something about how we all have, well, we should all want to contribute to our world. We
Yeah.
should all have something inside of us that we want to deliver. And it's that process, that creative shipping that matters. And when you show up every day, you're demonstrating that you do have that process because you have to go through it before you can produce it. And Seth Godin talks about that a lot. So I really love that. And whenever we get a chance, I would like to highlight a friend of mine and Sarah
Mhm.
Koalas's, which is a friend of yours before
Okay.
we even knew each other. So this is really funny how it all connects. But I want to
Okay.
read something from her.
Yes, definitely. You want to show us that today or
Yeah,
later?
I do. I do.
Okay. Well, before you do that, I had one thought. Oh yeah. So, and just keep what you have in mind. Keep that on your mind. Hmm. All right. So going live. Who here does not like pushy marketing tactics? Drop your comment in the live and say I or I don't like. Let's say I don't like marketing. Okay, who here does not like that? Well, guess what? Going live is one of the best ways to stay on top of your customer's mind, your target audience's mind, without having to be pushy and salesy. Because by doing that every single day or as often as you can, you just constantly build a relationship between you and your future clients. It's really beautiful. And you can't fake this because you have to be authentic. You have to be somewhat knowledgeable in your field to be able to talk like this. And that's to me one of the most powerful elements of going live.
Permission marketing is basically what you're talking about.
Right. And also, one of the most difficult parts, I tell you, is having this like jolly energy in the morning, right? Because me not being a morning person, I would prefer doing this. That I have to be like, yeah, and smile.
Which is
Actually,
not natural for him, folks.
no,
He
I
has
actually have
all of this over
I
time.
actually have started forcing my smile like this.
Oh my gosh, you look like
Mhm.
that filter.
Yeah. Okay. Back to Andrea's example.
Yeah, so a shout out to Erin Corinne Johnson. She says, Happy June, everybody. Today marks the first day of a challenge I've set up for myself called 30 Days LinkedIn. As my maternity leave is wrapping up and the low humming and ever expanding machine of motherhood is up and running, I feel compelled to practice more of what I coach and spend this month not only reintroducing myself, but making good on some amazing advice from several folks over the years, one of the most impactful of which being my colleague and friend, and she mentions those people. But the bottom line is, and I'm quoting here, she says, you really need to share your story more. So I think that, and then she has this cute photo of her notebook, and it says her Patreon, her goals, action plan, program and structure. So what I see here is accountability. I see her using this platform as a way to share her thoughts, a way to, again, deliver that value in that product, because we all have something to share, a contribution to make with the world. And she's a coach, so she understands the value and importance of being, like you were saying, like in front of everyone. And I think that this is a good idea. And I also have to commend her because she has a small little baby, and has gone ahead and made that decision to make that pledge. So, what this tells me, first of all, we're in a position now in 2022 to do what we never could have done before, and that is have your own personal channel. So, we kind of had the hang of it with YouTube, but things evolved over the years where these platforms are being oversaturated, et cetera, et cetera. But like this one, we know for a fact that it's not YouTube, it's not TikTok, it's not any of the other platforms. It's a good way to share your message. And I'm sure that you have something at some point you will want to jump in. And I want to leave some time left because my time is winding down.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is really, honestly, no matter which platform you choose, the fact that you do it live and that you say something that is of substance, that is going to set you apart. And really, I would only recommend trying it because, for example, on LinkedIn, only 1% of all its users, and mind you, this is highly qualified business connections that you have on there and future business prospects. On LinkedIn, only 1% of people create content. So if you start going live every now and then, I mean, you belong to probably less than 0.01% of people who do this. And you stand out, and it's a beautiful way to impact your community and to teach and to be in business.
Yes. So, really, the first step, I would say, for those who aren't ready to get there, to go live every single day, do what Erin's doing, which is produce content every day, show up every day, be present every day. That's a good start. And then, take it to the next level.
All right. Well, we gotta tag Erin in this. You've
Absolutely.
spoken so much about her. So what I wanna that's great though. Hey, what I wanna tell you, healthcare professionals, physicians, counselors, therapists, if you want to start building a strong online personal brand where you let your personality shine through and be your strongest asset, then I have something for you, which is Shanks.healthcare. Actually, in Shanks.healthcare, we teach you how to market yourself efficiently. There is a live webinar once a week that is held at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays, and you can sign up by going to Shanks.healthcare. Andrea, any final thoughts before you correct your polo, because the team will see you?
Am I going to
And
correct it?
I don't know, maybe not. And I talk a little bit more about what is happening tomorrow night, the FMA meeting.
Well, I just want to say that everybody who is interested in understanding how things operate from a legal perspective and doesn't want to get in trouble, but also is maybe a little bit lost. So, any of those things, if you fit into any of the category, you simply just want to be updated on what's the latest thing going on in direct care, I highly suggest you come out and you join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll go until about 9 p.m. Showing up at 7 means you get the opportunity to network with like-minded individuals and meet Dr. Phil Eskew himself, ask your questions, and then listen in, and then ask some more questions afterwards, or talk and mingle with some colleagues, meet new people. It's just like a round table that you would do in person. And I'm also waiting until the new video finishes processing right now, unless you have that one already there.
No, where is it?
It's processing under video clips right now. So you should definitely come out and listen to all of it, because
So you rendered a new video because we have a new sponsor, RX Benefits, right?
And because I really want people to understand that Texas is already making big moves legally. So there's a couple of name drops.
By the way, whoever has been on this live since beginning, I can see there's one person. Reveal yourself. This is so exciting. We probably will send you a goodie bag or something, but you gotta tell us who you are.
Yes.
All right. The video is ready, Andrea.
All right, then I'm out. Bye-bye.
All right, dear friends, I'm gonna blend in the video. Go to sanantoniofmma.org to sign up to be with us tomorrow, June 2nd, 7 p.m. And dear live viewer who is with me, finish the video, finish the clip that I'm showing. It's only two minutes, and then I'm over and out for today. See you again tomorrow on the Shanks Show.
So what's going on in Texas? So kudos to Chris Held, who spoke earlier. She deserves a round of applause, and so does Dr. Michael Garrett. It's fascinating to me that these laws were ever passed. They were federally encouraged, so a lot of them are very, very similar from one state to the next. And probably missing some R's here, but I found all the ones I could and put them on.
I like this Heath Ledger quote from when he was playing the Joker, when he says, "It's all part of the plan." That's kind of how you find yourself dealing with all this broker terminology that you don't understand. So
I put the quote up there, "Scare him into it," because I heard this from one of my attendings in residency. And, it came up in multiple contexts where they thought a patient should be doing a certain procedure and the patient didn't want to do it. And the decision to not do it seemed irrational to that attending physician and to many others involved in the patient's care.
ERISA plans, health plans, the IRS would call various plans health plans, insurance plans. These are all defined by different people at different levels, and they are not equivalent. Okay? ERISA is defined by the Department of Labor. Your health plan is defined by the IRS, and your insurance.
And that registration is hopefully with the Board of Medicine. That's who you would talk to first.